the S Pen compatibility coming to more Galaxy smartphones next year. Samsung recently confirmed that the Galaxy Note's most well-loved features are coming to other devices. The Galaxy Z Fold series will get it, the S21 Ultra will also get it. Now the latter was recently spotted in the FCC database by Android Authority. It will not just be compatible with the S Pen, the database has also revealed that the phone will support the Galaxy Note's hover functionality that lets you perform certain actions by holding the stylus over the screen. While that certainly sounds exciting, keep in mind that the S21 Ultra will not have a dedicated slot for the S Pen, and the stylus and a special storage case for that will be sold separately. Now let's move on to the Exynos. Just as we are entering the next year, the much anticipated announcement of the Exynos is coming. Now Samsung usually announces its flagship Exynos processor a few weeks before the launch of its next generation Galaxy S smartphone, but not this time. Samsung has revealed that its new flagship Exynos chipset will be made official on January 12th, 2 days before the Galaxy S21 series is expected to be unveiled. And judging by the teaser posted by the Samsung's Exynos account on Twitter, which ends with the word Exynos is back, it looks like Samsung Exynos 2100 will be really great. And that's a big reason to be excited after the infamous Exynos 990. Now, numerous recent reports and some key benchmark sightings have already confirmed that the Exynos 2100 will ditch the Samsung's Mongoose custom cores in favor of far better solutions from ARM. And this alone will eliminate all the issues found in flagship Exynos chipset, which persisted across 5 whole product generations. Now let's talk about the history a bit. First introduced in 2015, the Mongoose custom cores once had the potential to become the next big thing in the mobile industry, but it didn't work out. This in-house specifications created more trouble for Samsung than doing anything good. The results were more often than not inferior to Qualcomm's solution. The issues undoubtedly peaked this year with the Exynos 990. It is the best ever achieved from Samsung's LSI. Now the design proved to be less than ideal in practice, largely due to not so good efficiency and the chip's tendency to overheat, which would result in aggressive throttling, otherwise it could literally melt down of its own. Now the throttling is a typical SoC behavior, but the other processors tend to be much better at keeping their temperatures below the critical level while outputting peak performance for way longer. Now, should Qualcomm be worried about the Exynos 2100? Well, things are looking good. Not just because all the benchmarks are now suggesting the Exynos 2100 will be a serious chip, but the specs are. The Exynos 21 SoC features a 64-bit octa-core CPU consisting of one ultra-high performance core clocked at 2.9 GHz, 3 high-performance cores clocked at 2.8 GHz, and 4 power efficiency cores clocked at 2.4 GHz. Now going by the previous reports, the upcoming chipset will feature Mali G78 GPU and an integrated 5G modem as well. And this is a 5nm CPU of course. This time the Snapdragon 888 packs the same thing. One Cortex X1 core at 2.84 GHz, 3 Cortex A78 core at 2.42 GHz, and 4 Cortex A55 cores at 1.8 GHz. Now also ARM claims that X1 core is 23% faster than A78 cores. Now looking at this pure CPU specs, we can expect this time the Exynos 2100 will give almost the same or even better performance compared to the Snapdragon 888. As far as the GPU is concerned, the Snapdragon 888 comes with its Adreno 660. On the other hand, Exynos 2100, as I said, Mali G78 GPU. At present, there is no information regarding the GPU clock speed, so we can't really compare them. It would still be premature to expect the Exynos 2100 powered Galaxy S21 models to outperform their Snapdragon 888 counterparts, though that is exactly what industry insiders have been predicting as of late. So it is hard not to get even just a little bit excited about the Samsung's Exynos processors. Now talking about the Geekbench benchmark test, alleged Xiaomi Mi 11 with Snapdragon 888 chipset had scored 1135 points in the single-core test and 3790 points in the multi-core test. On the other hand, the Exynos 2100 powered Galaxy S21 model has achieved 1030 points in single-core test, 3617 points in the multi-core test. And this looks really good, but still it's not the final result, and don't fall for the benchmarks too much as of now. But what I can say is, if Samsung can pull this thing off properly, then there is a big chance customers will love Exynos from now on. You can check out my video on Snapdragon 888 on my other channel. I will link down below. If you want to see more episodes like this, please hit the like button, please do subscribe or watch my other videos. Bye and take care.